August 14th, Friday. Before I answer the first Advisor FinTech question, why the Baltimore Ravens hat? Unlike Victor Fetter, if you watch the FPPad Tech Tour Season 1, Episode 1, he gets up at 5 a.m. I am not a morning person. I get up as late as I can, I make coffee, and I don't fix my hair. So to look presentable while I walk to first grade, I put my Ravens hat on. So now you know why the Ravens hat, Monday through Friday in the mornings. So I want to point out a retweet that I just gave for Jim Beal. It has to do with computers that you might purchase for your business, Lenovo computers, Lenovo laptops to be specific. And Jim linked an article from Boing Boing, which, I don't know, I thought FPPad was kind of a bad name. Boing Boing's kind of a interesting name itself. But Lenovo evidently is putting it's not spyware, it's not malware, but it's crapware, bloatware, right? Stuff that you can't delete off your computer in the BIOS of the laptop. So when you get that loaded, or when you remove that software from your laptop, reboot it, looks into the BIOS and gets it reinstalled back on your machine so that it can talk back to Lenovo and send ads to you while you're browsing. It can do some man-in-the-middle stuff, really just to serve ads and try to monetize your browsing activity. And it's terrible, terrible. So read what Jim Beal posted about from Boing Boing about Lenovo putting a bunch of bloatware in the BIOS of machines, Lenovo laptops to be specific. So today's Advisor FinTech question, submitted to me earlier this week: if I'm an advisor, can I use systems for my documents, my electronic content? Can I use systems like Dropbox? Can I use Box? Maybe SugarSync? Should I look for something more official? And I collaborated with Blaine Warren, who's going to be a guest on FPPad Tech Tour in a couple of weeks from Raleigh, North Carolina. And we came to the conclusion that for this advisor, Box is actually a very good solution. Now, I know my wife uses Box in her enterprise environment, in a healthcare services environment, and it's HIPAA compliant. And that gives me a lot of confidence that advisors can put in information about their clients, secure information, social security numbers, and feel confident that it's going to be safe and secure. And Box, I think, is better today than Dropbox because it does offer more granular security permissions, more granular user control. Dropbox does a good job on their Dropbox or Team editions, but I think the ways that you can lock down files, prevent users from deleting things, I think Box is going to be a better solution for most advisors rather than Dropbox for Teams. If you are proficient in setting up your own technology, you might want to try Ignite. That allows you to use your own storage, like your personal local server, and give you features that mimic Dropbox. Morning, Russ Thornton. Beautiful day in Atlanta today, isn't it? It gives you, and we're talking about Box and Dropbox. It's actually your question, Russ, about what came in. So Blaine Warren and I recommended a tryout Box for small businesses. When you start getting into 4 advisors, 5 advisors, 6 advisors, and many employees, I think it really stretches the legs or reaches some limitations of something like Box. That's where I think a Laserfiche solution is more warranted, because Laserfiche is even more granular, even tighter on security, even tighter on control. And you can install it locally on a system, or you can use the web-hosted resources that many Laserfiche resellers can set up in your business. So if you're a solo advisor, if you're a very small business, I think Box is a really good solution to look at. Ignite is also a good solution. If you're 4 advisors and up, or you have multiple satellite offices, a Laserfiche solution is more likely going to meet your needs. So I'm home already. That was fast. So make sure you head to fppad.com, the YouTube channel. I have today's FinTech broadcast out there. Talks about InvestNet and Yodlee. Talks about new announcements from Advisor and how the automated investment services might actually be losing their competitive edge. So thanks for joining me on my walk home from First.